My mom always told me that when I was born, I came like a ray of sunshine in their lives. My parents were struggling financially and were the poorest in their families, but I was a special kid. They could tell from the start that I was super bright, and I could read and count when I was only 3. This made them so proud, especially since my brother Damien, who was 2 years older than me, was just a troublemaker. Once when I was 5, Damien and I were playing baseball in our small yard, and I told him not to throw so far, but he wouldn't listen.
Relax, Sasha. Don't be such a nagging baby.
But Damien, the neighbors… He threw it again, and this time it broke the neighbor's window, which my parents had to pay for. Damien, you're not getting a Christmas gift this year after that stunt. You're always getting into trouble and costing us money we can't afford.
I told him not to throw so high, Mom.
Of course you did, baby. I wish your brother was smart like you. Damien looked at me with pure hatred. And ever since then, we fought like cats and dogs, and there was no peace in the house with us around. I kept excelling at school, and with time, my parents' struggles also started getting easier. Dad got a job in the city planning department, and he had a good salary now. The only one getting worse was Damien. He failed 10th grade twice, and now we were in the same class. If you fail another year, you'll have to find a part-time job and pay for your own school fees. I am not spending my hard-earned money on your failures. Sasha, why don't you help Damien with his math? Heck no, I don't want any help from Little Miss Perfect. It's not like I'm dying to teach you, but this is just getting embarrassing, bro. Take my help if you ever want to leave high school. I tried my best to help Damien, but he was such a thick-headed student. How could someone's IQ be this low? One day, while we were sitting at the local ice cream shop going through his homework, this fancy, overdressed girl sitting at a table opposite us started yelling at the waiter for accidentally spilling a milkshake on her. You stupid fool! Look at what you did to my Gucci top! Even though the waiter apologized 10 times, the girl kept being a jerk and told him she wasn't paying for her food. She started walking out, and just as she was passing by our table, her shoe's heel broke and she tripped. But Damien moved at some lightning speed and caught her just before she fell. It was like watching a Bollywood movie in slow motion. The two were staring deep into each other's eyes till I interrupted. Hey, Superman. These algebra exercises won't solve themselves. Thank you so much. You really are my Superman. You saved my life. I'm Chanel. Watching Dumb and Dumber making gaga eyes at each other was making me nauseous. So I left them and took the bus home. But I was surprised to see Damien and Chanel already there. How did you get here so fast? Chanel drives a Lamborghini. Didn't you see it parked outside? What surprised me even more was that my parents were smiling from ear to ear at her. Her father is actually one of the richest people in town. Yes, and your brother and Chanel are dating now. Isn't that amazing? Dating? They just met. I had no idea what this girl saw in my brother or what she wanted from him. So when she was leaving, I caught up with her. Excuse me, Chanel, right? Yes, and you're Sasha. Your parents tell me you're so smart. Yeah, and I love my family very much. And even though my brother's dumb, I don't want to see him get hurt. So what's your deal? What do you mean? I just like him, and I'm gonna ask my daddy to transfer him to my school. I didn't think Chanel was serious. But a month later, Damien was going to her school, and she was coming over to our house for Sunday lunches. My parents started giving Damien all their attention, and I stopped existing. Damien, my darling, we're so proud of you. We always knew that there was something special about you. Hey guys, I got selected to participate in the international math competition. Oh, that's nice, dear. Oh, and Chanel, thank you for speaking to your father. Because of you, I now have a good job at the bank. But Mom, you don't even have any banking qualifications. Who needs qualifications when you know people in high places? My house was turning into a fake zone, and everything was about Chanel and Damien now. I wasn't used to this at all. When I was in 11th grade, Chanel invited us to her mansion for her birthday party. We were welcomed warmly by her mother, but her father was forever on a phone call. While my family were busy mingling with the rich, I found a quiet place on a balcony. Just then, this tall Superman-type guy appeared beside me, and I immediately felt nervous.